Hello, and you're with the Emerald Bolt, and today we're going to be reviewing My Little Pony episode 19 of Season 6, The Fault of Our Cutie Marks. Hooray, another CMC episode! Don't we love it? Especially considering they've got their cutie marks now, so it's kind of all cutie mark orientated for others now. And this time, we started the episode helping a pony who the parents thought were gonna be a pirate. that's brilliant. But she ended up being an archaeologist, which is quite acceptable. But they eventually came to the premise of the main plot of the story is that we are going to try and help a griffin get their cutie mark. And guess what? It didn't work. Not much we can do about that, but it would have messed up a lot of lore if griffins started getting cutie marks, because then we could start there's a lot of stuff that would have messed up canon wise if it occurred, if this was actually a valid thing. But we spend most of the episode going through the motions of the CMC trying to help this griffin get her mark, and they do they go through the same motions that they would do with any other pony, because they're used to helping ponies, obviously. And you know what, it worked in the end. They didn't find her cutie mark, but they certainly found her purpose, and the two are entwined. Even though the cutie mark is a physical representation of one's purpose, at least within pony kind and horse kind, because you've got to include Sakura in this, and she's technically not a pony, she's a zebra. But nevertheless, the two are entwined. Obviously, griffins can't get cutie marks, or if they can, it certainly didn't happen this episode. But it was great to see some more CMC action. So we also got another song. The song was alright. I can see people making reminiscences of it, possibly, and it was pleasant enough to sit through and watch. The episode itself, out of 10, I'd probably give it an 8. 8's pretty good, considering CMC never used to be my particularly favorite episodes before they got the marks. Now I kind of love them. And it was very entertaining. There were quite some interesting ideas in what they were trying to do with giving a griffin a cutie mark. It would have meant quite an interesting event if the griffin had gotten the cutie mark, but didn't in the end. Got close to, but not in the end. So we found out that this said griffin, her purpose is to help, and that griffins, either this griffin in particular or all griffins, seem to be multi-talented. She seemed to be able to make and do just about everything, well, everything that was on this list. There's a lot of stuff on the list. I mean, if you have a look at it, there's things like sports, singing, cooking, chemistry, essentially, because that's what potion making is, it's chemistry, weightlifting, musician talents, babysitting, sailing, gardening, pet, like animal things. I don't know what that is. It's probably a similar kind of thing to Fluttershy, I would assume. And dentistry and swimming. I mean, and she was good at all of these things. It wasn't like a regular pony where they scratch off things they can't do. They scratched off things because she could do all of them, and all of them equally talented. There's one thing I did notice, is that the animations for the griffin were really questionable at times. There's a particular running sequence here during the song, and it looks really dodgy. I mean, there are some really well executed animations within the episode itself. The instance here, I mean, this is a very smooth transitional animation, but I mean, this bit here just looks bad. Also, the entrance scenes where she comes into the Cutie Mark Crusaders home, it looks very stroppy. I mean, that's the only thing I can really fault. The plot line itself was good. It was getting back into a kind of a traditional role with, you know, one group helping another group. It's kind of what MLP is all about. Just the Cutie Mark Crusaders instead of the main cast. And it was very entertaining. I really enjoyed it. As I said, I did give it an 8. But the only thing I could fault was honestly some dodgy looking animation. I mean, otherwise it was very, very good. You've been with the Emerald Bolt. Thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. Also, here's a little extra bonus outtakes which I buggered up, which I thought was rather funny. Who doesn't love the Cutie Crusade? Cutie. The Cutie.